Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Levon Stadium on the campus of Lake Havasu High School for tonight's soccer match. Tonight's contest is between the Volunteers of Lee Williams and your Lake Havasu Knights. At this time, I'd like to announce that the Arizona Interscholastic Association, with mutual agreement of these two schools, subscribes to the 6 pillars of character and sportsmanship. These teams would like to remind you that sportsmanship and the objectives of educational athletics will set this event apart from other levels of competition. You as fans, please join us in exemplifying these values. Now let's meet the teams and lineups for today's contest, beginning with the Volunteers. Number 1, Seth Blossom. Number 2, Caden Kisbeth. Number 5, Justin Wright. Number 7, Gabriel Otero. Number 9, Angel Larios. Number 10, Leonardo Leon. Number 12, Michael Goodgen. Number 15, Pedro Ramirez. Number 16, Taylor West. Number 17, Kobe Floyd. Number 20, Nicholas Pulaski. Good luck to the Volunteers. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise. It's time to meet your 2019 Varsity Lake Havasu Knights starting soccer lineup. The Knights are escorted by members of our Lions Club team. Starting in goal tonight, number 0, Troy Anderson. Junior defender, number 4, Hayden Beckall. Junior forward, number 5, Trent Dreisbach. Junior striker, number 7, Christian Fowler. Senior midfielder, number 8, Danielle Fonseca. Senior forward, number 9, Randy Gallegos. Sophomore forward, number 11, Jesse Dominguez. Sophomore defenseman, number 13, Jaden Baker. Freshman midfielder, number 14, Jesus Rodriguez. And rounding out the lineup for the Knights, sophomore midfielder, number 17, Antonio Reyes. And the Knights are coached by Christina Gibbs, assisted by Remo Inglesi and Jimmy Molyneux. Tonight's officials are Mike Busby, Travis Rask, and Mark Adams. We'd like to thank the officials for travel and expertise in calling tonight's contest. Thank you in advance for respecting their position and joining us in pursuing victory with honor. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the playing of our national anthem by Lake Havasu's own Marching Band of Knights. Thank you, Dan. Ladies and gentlemen, if you could help keep your area clean, we greatly appreciate it. Tonight's game is being streamed live on Havasu Online TV. You guys can log on to Facebook and go to Havasu Online TV to catch tonight's action as well as other night scores.
All right, we want to thank y'all for joining us as the Knights and the Volunteers have taken to the field. Official time, of course, is kept on the field. As the Knights take on the Lee William Volunteers.
The foul on the Knights is going to result in a free kick for the Volunteers.
Volunteers getting the free kick. Volunteers in white, Knights in purple, black. Picked up by the keeper and sent far downfield.
The ball's out on the far sideline, going to result in a throw-in to the Knights.
Mike, thanks for joining us. Victoria, thank you also for joining us. Header by the Knights, and the keeper scoops it right up.
Scooped up by the Volunteer keeper. A foul on the Knights going to result in a free kick for the Volunteers. side of the field off, and it's going to be for the Volunteers. Looks like we're going to have a foul on the Volunteers, which is going to result in a free kick for the Knights.
First time the Knights get the advantage in the free kick. Battle for control now. Kick that one, bounce off the Knight player. Lee Williams right there to scoop it up. That one's going to roll out.
Ball out of bounds off the Volunteers on the far side of the field. It's going to result in a throw-in for the Knights.
Just goes for it and just outside.
Misses the far post, resulting in a goal kick for the Volunteers.
Goal kick for the Knight. Goal kick for
Ball out of bounds on the near side of the field off the Volunteers. It's going to be a throw-in for the Knights.
again Knights in black, Volunteers in white. Volunteer sending it back to clear it out. And making his way into the booth, the man, the myth, the legend, Brian.
I am a legend. Sometimes a myth.
Havasu, throw in for Lee Williams.
A lot of back and forth action going on tonight. That's always good.
One of the nice, beautiful night here. At 7 o'clock, easily about 60 degrees.
One of the nicest venues to come and see high school sports.
And probably one of the best sun sites ever this size of any high school sports. As the Knights clear that one out. Lee Williams with the throw in. I was going to go out on the Knights again. Oh, going out on Lee Williams.
Looks like Lee Williams was able to intercept that inbound pass there.
Ball out off of Havasu, resulting in a throw in for Lee Williams on the near side of the field.
Scooped up by the keeper.
It's going to be scooped up by Havasu's keeper, Troy Anderson.
Off the chest to Lee Williams. And yes, we have the band here.
That's always nice to have. A little extra support there for the home team.
Very back and forth battle happening in between the 30s. That one's going to go out again.
Ball out of bounds off Havasu. Going to be a throw in for the Volunteers on the far side of the field. Deep in Havasu's own zone.
Throwing again here for the Volunteers.
That Volunteer went down on that one exchange. We're actually back up though. Off his back.
A lot of black shirts there for the Knights.
Ball out of bounds off Lee Williams. Going to be a throw in for Havasu.
Whistle blown.
One thing about soccer, ball goes out of bounds. There's no stop of the clock. It just keeps going.
Amazes me is both teams know exactly what happened, who happened, how it happened. And we're up here going, was that off his foot? His body?
Yeah. And there's no arguments, no yelling and screaming.
Very fluid match.
As I say that, we're getting questions about yellow card.
It would appear so.
Oh. Thanks for making me lie, guys.
So now the question was it a yellow card or was it not? We'll find out possibly later if it turns into a red. Havasu clearing it out. Number 11 going for the shot, trying to get it inside off the Lee Williams player to number 7. Almost like he passed it to number 7 off the back of the Lee Williams player.
Shot by Tristan Fowler, scooped up by the Volunteer keeper.
That would have been a great assist there.
Hey, they count as part of the field. Deep into the middle of the field. Back and forth now.
Lee Williams able to chase that one down, but
not exactly what you want is two Havasu players right there to scoop it up. Again, another kick off that Lee Williams player.
Havasu able to stop that offensive push from Lee Williams.
Off the head of that Lee Williams player again. You know, I know we made jokes about, Scott Sterling, but the Lee Williams player might be turning into a former Scott Sterling.
Bounce off of Havasu on the near side of the field. This is going to be a throw in for the Volunteers.
That's awesome.
After the stream, if you haven't looked that up, go to YouTube and type in Scott Sterling soccer. That's all you need to know. Little mix up there.
Foul on Lee Williams can result in a free kick for the Knights.
Hey, a free kick. Doesn't cost them anything. Just cost Lee Williams a penalty.
Position, though, didn't hurt Lee Williams at all as Lee Williams takes control back over.
Break here for the Havasu.
Trying to cut it back in. Back and forth, takes the shot. That's going to be picked up by the keeper easily.
Scooped up by the Lee Williams keeper.
Just not enough power there on that kick.
No, that was one trying to get it as it crossed over, and it just didn't have enough oomph behind it.
So it goes out of bounds to Lee Williams.
Ball out of bounds off the Havasu on the far side of the field. Throw in for the Volunteers.
Havasu getting on the offense. Number 7. If they would have gotten the ball to him, I think he probably could have scored on that.
Very well could have. Havasu now looking to thread it, but Lee Williams clears that out.
Lee Williams. It's going to be a throw in for Havasu. Let's give it up to the band for coming out tonight's soccer game. Gotta be his first time in school history.
As here from Mr. Krieger, first time in school history the band's ever come out for soccer. If anyone wants to argue otherwise on chat with us about that, if you remember band ever coming out for any of the alumni games, definitely let us know.
First soccer game I've been to that the band's been to, so.
By the Volunteers, it's gonna
Soccer
result
wasn't
in a
around back in my
corner
day,
kick for the
so
Knights.
it's not like any of the people from class of 90 and younger can argue about it. So
Somewhere there's a band member that keeps track of all these things, and they're like,
yes,
they're going to.
and they will let us know on one of our chat feeds. Kick in, going to get that cross, headed out by Lee Williams.
Ball out of bounds off the Volunteers on the far side of the field. It's going to be a throw in for the Knights.
Havasu getting to throw it in now as the ball goes out of bounds on the Volunteers. Lee Williams able to clear it out, but Knights get it back. The scoring here kind of reminds me of last night's basketball game.
Just about, as the Lady Knights basketball team would have been ahead of the Soccer Knights by 1 point right now. Or do you mean it was deadlocked 26-26 at the most amazing basketball double overtime we've seen in high school history that we've streamed?
All of that above.
If you don't know what we're talking about, after you watch the stream, go ahead and check out the stream right underneath this, which was the girls basketball double overtime extravaganza last night.
Obviously trying to break out there, but ball gets past the other player.
And Lee Williams with a huge kick as our cameraman tries to relocate it. 3-on-1, and Lee Williams was almost about down to the goalkeeper. Got stopped.
Goes Havasu on the break.
Just past 11, where 11 can't get that shot right in, but back to number 7, Fowler. Little contact there, bumped him off of guard. And that one's gonna roll, nope. Saved by Havasu. Collision there, no whistle, but it goes out.
Ball out of bounds off the Volunteers. It's going to result in a throw in for the Knights.
Nice little action there by the Knights and Volunteers.
Drive it on down, stopped by Havasu.
Both teams get to this point where they feel like they're going to catch a break, and then the defense steps up and stops them.
We want to thank all of you for joining us.
Appreciate
you coming out. We're trying to get our animations work like we had last night, so we appreciate your patience. As we've teamed up with Streamlabs. Number 9, looking to get the shot. Couldn't get past the defender. Takes it. Fowler there.
First goal of the night for the Knights.
By number 7, Tristan Fowler.
And talk about a trick play there, if you could say it was a trick play. Fowler was just standing there, nonchalantly letting the ball come to him, and then just rifled it right in there. And for the first time ever, I think we actually hear the fight song played at a soccer game.
Looking at the replay on that, on the feed, Fowler kicked it and then went right off the goalkeeper's hand.
Yeah, I think the goalie was too busy watching the other player, didn't even pay attention to Fowler being there.
You know what it was? He's probably distracted by the nachos down at the concession stand.
Yes, definitely. I already got myself some of those. If you want some of the best nachos this side of the Mississippi River, or the Colorado River, or any river, come down to our Booster Club snack bar where you get the nacho boat.
Volunteers throwing for the Knights.
So that play pepped up the crowd, pepped up the audience, pepped up the band.
Nice little move there by the Knights.
Number 11 trying to line it up again, going for the second time, picked up by the keeper. April Reed, great shot by Tristan there. Excellent shot. Tristan gets it again, gets it curved in and nails it one more time.
What's that saying? Bend it like Tristan? Is that how it goes?
Tristan, yeah.
Bend it like Tristan? Okay.
Bend it like Tristan, and he sure did. I mean, that just had a curve on it like there was no tomorrow. Great shot by Tristan there. Band's playing again. I feel actually kind of guilty as production is sitting here singing, and she's only been part of the school for the past 3-4 years. She knows the fight song. I've been here since 1986, and I still don't know what the words are.
There's words to his fight song?
I guess so.
Wow. I don't know this because I didn't go to school here at all. All right, so I'll be on a timeout.
I like it. I'm the one that admits that you get put on timeout. Well, yeah.
I know. I didn't even go to school here, and I'm in timeout. You know what it is? When I'm in the gym, I'm watching the game.
Exactly. But I do know for a fact that I do believe the fight song is posted near the Havasu Online TV banner. So I guess we should learn it.
I guess so.
$16.50 to go. Knights on defense right now. Gets past him, making a fast break. There's the whistle. Offsides on that way. Tristan shaking his head no. But from our angle, he sure was.
Offsides in soccer is one of those things where it's like you want to keep going because you want to get ahead of everybody, but you don't. You have to slow down and let the defenders get there first. It's like no.
That's not the way sports are supposed to work.
Right. Offsides is when the defense jumps off before the ball is snapped.
Coming down past the 30. Getting through, but loses control of it. A little trip up there. Was looking for the foul. Didn't get called.
Nice defense by the Knights.
Knights passing around.
You know, you're talking about how the goals have bumped up the crowd and everything. It's bumped up these players. It's got them excited. They're like, we can score on these guys. Let's keep going.
Exactly. Oh, conflict between number 7 of the ball boys and number 20. As number 7 looked a little upset that it got thrown in.
April's comment there still stands. You know, nice shot, Tristan.
Yes, it does. Havasu getting the way right there and just taking the ball right back. Sending back to the defense so they can reset up their offense.
Passing it across the field there. You know, I used to be fast like these kids, but then I stopped pressing the turbo button on my controller.
Oh, I was going to say I still am fast, but I'm in the backseat of a car. The speed back and forth. But the camera crew next to us also is commenting the same thing, that they're just having trouble keeping up with these young men, which is awesome, as we are now just 15 minutes left. Under 14 minutes now. Official time kept on the field, but they've gone non-stop this whole time. Trying to bring it in, trying to head it to get it going. 14's lining up for the shot, just taking her out from behind him.
For a minute there, I thought the guys forgot that soccer's played with the feet. It just kept going header, header, header.
Shot by Havasu, Danny Pando just goes high. And over the crossbar. And result in a goal kick for the Volunteers.
It was a nice field goal.
It was good enough for one.
Let's sign him up for the football team.
Deep shot. Havasu saves it, keeps it in.
I have to say, it's amazing to watch what people can do with a ball in their feet.
Definitely. The fact they can do it, communicate, get exactly where they want. These athletes are excellent at what they do. Which is why we enjoy what we're doing so much.
It's true. Ball went out of bounds and Havasu. Looks like Havasu's going to be throwing it in.
Up in the visiting stands. Knights there with the steal. They got hold of the ball so quick there, their offense hadn't even set up yet.
Havasu's pass over to the other side of the field goes out of bounds.
Edgar Martinez, thanks for the follow. We appreciate it. We've got our animations up and working now, so we appreciate that. Link thanks you. Number 11 with the shot, off the hand, and it goes in.
Havasu goal by number 11, Jesse Dominguez.
Another goal there for the Knights. If you're Lee Williams, you gotta remember there is another half of soccer to play. So you're not out of it quite yet.
They win Williams going for the shot. The ball just ran away from him right there. Good
Lee
attempt.
Williams' shot goes wide of the net, going to result in a goal kick for the Knights.
Ball was scared, so it ran away.
They've got to give up for the Knights, both offensively and defensively. They just seem to have control of the field right now. Wherever that ball is, there's a Knight there.
Knights trying to get it over midfield.
Lee Williams stops that progression again. Lee Williams going to have to get a little more aggressive on their offense.
Kathy Myers saying go Knights.
Ball out of bounds off the Volunteers.
Thank you, Kathy, for joining us again.
The Knights. Looks like we have some substitutions coming on.
Substitutions coming in.
Gotta get those fresh legs in there.
As much as they're running, they need it too. But the Knights not looking like they're going to run out of juice anytime soon. Neither is Lee Williams. Blocked there with that shot.
Bringing it back across the field.
Passing a little bit back and forth, keeping that field open. Keeping the defenders stretched out. Lee Williams gets control of it. Sends it back midfield.
Lee Williams was a little outnumbered there.
Havasu stops that one from going out.
It's almost one of those things where, like, would it have been better for him to let it go out of bounds and throw it in?
That's a very good question. Going for the shot now, but stolen right there. Tap danced on that line. Came close. There's the throw in. It's a foot race right now. Keeper keeper just got his leg out there and clears it out. Great job by the keeper there to make sure that that ball left the area, as he knew it was one-on-one, and he's already seen 3 times that one-on-one with these Knights is not going to be good for him.
No.
And we have some substitutions coming on.
Great time to throw substitutions in as number 11 was getting ready to inbound that ball in.
And ladies and gentlemen, as you visit the Booster Club snack bar, please kindly remember to pick up your area after you leave.
During this time, I want to huge thank out to our sponsors: Anderson Auto Group, Mills Brothers Furniture and Sleep Center, Papa John's Pizza, Mojave Community College, Mojave Center for Dermatology and Plastic Surgery, Mercury Air Conditioning and Heating. Appreciate all of their support in helping us bring you high definition as well as the new team with Steam Labs to help honor you, our fans, who like, follow, and share our broadcasts.
Knights defense here getting pretty tight as Lee Williams brings the ball back down the field.
Looks like we're going to have a foul on the Knights to result in a free kick for the Volunteers.
Free kick here for the Volunteers.
Stop by the Havasu goalkeeper, Troy Anderson.
Troy Anderson, the goalkeeper for the Knights, stopping that ball. Goalkeeper for the Knights brings it back in.
And a foul on the Knights going to result in another free kick for the Volunteers.
Free kick here for the Volunteers after that foul. Knights going on the strike again.
Right
Another
there
goal.
again.
Another goal for the Knights.
Number 11 makes it 2.
Number 11, Jesse Dominguez.
Jesse Dominguez with another goal for the Knights. So on the clock it says 6:06. Knights up 4-0 on the Volunteers from Lee Williams.
Edgar, you can find a varsity schedule on LakeHavaSuAthletics.com or .org, sorry, LakeHavaSuAthletics.org. Or the school's website. Or if we get a chance in this upcoming weekend, we'll be posting our production schedule as now that we are back up to full swing.
Ball goes out of bounds. Lee Williams going to be throwing it in.
So we've just had the official update. You can find it at
Lee Williams goalkeeper.
LHJS.LHUSD.org
Lee
for all your
Williams goalkeeper's
information.
been working hard.
Click on the athletics link and you'll find everything, including ways to sponsor Lake Havasu Athletics. Hint, hint. Help our students.
Ball and bounce off the Knights going to result in a throw-in for the Volunteers. Let's give a round of applause for our volunteer ball crew tonight, the Lake Havasu Lions Soccer Club. Thank you, Lions, for coming out and supporting your Lake Havasu Knights.
So again, the Knights part in the field. Lee Williams put a stop to it right there. But there's a shot.
Havasu shot on goal, stopped by the Lee Williams keeper.
Lee Williams able to clear that one out.
Knights look like they have a free kick there. Now trying to get some separation and get that one in.
Knights trying to find that gap in the defense from Lee Williams.
I guess if you can't find the gap on the ground, go to the sky.
That's true. Not many defenders, 10 feet up in the air. Got mystery play going on. We're okay.
Looks like we got some type of violation against the Volunteers. It's going to be a free kick for Havasu. Just outside of the 18-yard box.
Having that right there puts that in a great opportunity for the Knights to get that back in on the cross shot again, which we've seen them do. Not once, not twice, but multiple times. And that's exactly what I was talking about.
That was a assist because you gotta give the goal to the goalkeeper there.
Exactly. So we've had Trent with 1, Tristan with 2,
Jesse with the other 2.
The Knights are spreading this around, and everyone's getting a shot on goal.
Knights defense not letting Lee Williams have much ground there.
Lee Williams is just finding it difficult to break in. Oh, went down on that one. No whistle. So play will continue. Passed it over Lee Williams' heads, and now number 16. A little outnumbered there. But was looking at what he was going to do to get in. Oh! Both went for the ball, collided heads. Continued to play, though, so I guess they recovered pretty easily.
Goes Havasu getting behind the defense there.
Again, shot by 6. And a goal again.
By Havasu's number 6, Ryan Myers.
So now we got Ryan Myers joining the scoring party.
Havasu's making it look so easy out there. I'm almost tempted to come out of the booth, put on some running shoes, go for a shot myself. Of course, then we'll be getting the River Medical up here to part me back up here.
Could be fun.
And that's halftime. Ladies and gentlemen, your score at half. Your Lake Havasu Knights 6. Lee Williams 0.
So heading into halftime, the Knights up 6-0 on Lee Williams High.
Booster Club Snack Bar making an appearance, and Booster Club members for running tonight's snack bar.
So trying to find the band as they're playing. But we're going to take a break for halftime. It's 10-minute halftime. We'll be back. It's Knights versus Volunteers, where the Knights have pulled it up 6-0 in an amazing offensive play. Your thoughts, Brian?
People say soccer is boring, but that's actually pretty exciting to watch.
Yeah, the kicks on goal have been absolutely amazing by our team. But we're going to be back. We're going to take a drink and a quick break. Halftime will be right done, and we're back. Havasu Online TV live with the Knights versus Volunteers boys varsity soccer action.
Introducing Papa Track from Papa John's. Now you'll never lose track of your order. From dough to delivery. And share one of our Pizza Cajun gifts to get 25% off. New Papa Track from Papa John's.
On the train test range, you learn what makes our heating and cooling systems so reliable. If there's a breaking point, we'll find it. It's hard to stop a train. Really hard. Train, the most reliable for a reason.
So we're back here for the second half between the Knights and the Volunteers.
And as
Before
we went to
halftime,
oh,
go ahead.
that's as we went to halftime. Kathy Myers chimed in, going, "Yay, Ryan Myers on that last kick." And Shelly Perkins has appeared in chat saying, "Go Vols!" So we've got some Volunteers fans in chat, which we like to see as well. Thanks for joining us.
That was an exciting end to the half there as the Knights were able to take that 6-point lead.
So now it's official that the Knights boys soccer would have outscored. Well, never mind. We can only tease them so far before they actually hunt us down.
Right. And they know where we are.
Yes, I do.
Well, you guys more than me.
As we started off, Knights picking up with ball control right where they left off. We'll get the clock started here and get the halftime up to third quarter as we're experiencing a little technical difficulties on our computer end. Production now admits no, it's not. They're busy on a different website.
She's just enjoying the game so much. She doesn't want it to end.
Well, actually what she's doing is she's pulling back up HavaSuOnline.com as we're firing that back up since, you know, all those little things that you have to do in January that you tend to forget at times.
True.
Renewing a website address. Psh, who think about that at New Year's?
Exactly. Looks like the ball's going to be going to Lee Williams here. You ever think like the field announcer like listens to what we say? Like maybe we could throw him off and give him wrong information. And
We possibly could, but again, he knows where I live most of the time and doesn't know where you live, but
he knows where you work.
yes, he does. Has control of my destiny in some parts. Lee Williams clears that one out. Whistle blown.
Stoppage here for what looks like an injury on the far side of the field.
They're saying an injury on the field here.
Looks like a quick substitution. And we're back underway. The injured player was able to get off the field on their own power.
It's always a good sign to see.
I think they just got their cage roused a little bit. Knights trying to line it up. Volunteers all over it this time, not giving the Knights the opportunity to get that shot in.
Knights on the attack again.
As you hear the laughter in the stands too, as the fans are having a great time watching the Knights with a 6-0 lead here against the Volunteers. Fowler stops that one, puts it right back in. Looks like that was off the bar.
Well, you know, after you score 2 goals, you try to like mix it up a little bit.
Just showing how accurate he is, bouncing it off the bar.
Exactly.
Yeah. Fan trying to fire up this team. Out of bounds by Havasu there. Lee Williams with the inbound.
Lee Williams getting that ball behind the Knights defense.
Getting a huge shout out and thank you to all of you joining us. We're watching the numbers on the screen. We appreciate it as we're bringing you Knights high school action in high def versus the Lee Williams Volunteers. Make sure you talk and chat, like the stream, share it. All of these players do go back later on in the night, we do know, and take a look at the stream. They like to see your reactions. They like to see your responses. It's another layer that helps them know that you do support them.
Havasu on the attack again.
You know, and looking at that, you had two players that were going through 4 Lee Williams defenders and a goalie, and they had to just kick it out and clear it out of the way there.
Yeah. If I'm Lee Williams, I mean, knowing that Havasu has already, in the first half scored 6 goals, you gotta change that defense, make it a little bit tighter. But you also need to get your offense going to put some pressure on to the Knights.
Knights pushing it around. There's the shot. Just wide to the left this time.
Resulting in a goal kick for the Volunteers.
That was number 17 that was going for that shot. Almost had it.
Lee Williams trying to get that ball up there on the other side of the field, but the Knights are able to stop him.
It's just like hitting a wall. The Lee Williams brings it to the 50 or the 40, and the Knights just send it back the other direction. Another kick in. That bounces off the pole, and the keeper actually grabs it up. Just about another goal for the Knights.
Now they're just showing off on how accurate they can be.
One hits the pole, the other hits the pole and bounces it off to the keeper.
Nice defense there by Lee Williams, stopping the
Lee Williams
attack of
stopped
the
a
Knights.
stopped a two-person attack twice.
Havasu cross broken up by the Lee Williams keeper.
A huge shout out to the Lee Williams keeper right there. He is pretty much turning out to be a one-man army back there.
Volunteers now trying to get on the attacking run, but Knights defense once again stopping them.
One man to beat. We've seen the Knights in this position before, and it has been successful for them. Two Volunteers. The Volunteers now just overpower it, take it back.
Knights able to get possession back.
Fowler had the idea to put it through his legs and then catch it on the way back out through, but the defender for Lee Williams, heads up to him, saw that play happening and just kicked it out, clearing it as well.
Ball bounced off the Volunteers. Going to be a throw-in for the Knights.
Lonnie, thank you for joining us. To see you on the feed real quick. Right now it's the second half. 31 minutes left. Knights are ahead 6-0 against the Volunteers of Lee Williams. Number 17 parts the way, just off his foot again, and he knew he had it.
Shot just goes wide.
Thing was, he went through 3 defenders.
Impressive to be able to control the ball through 3 defenders and still get a shot off. Yes, it was wide right, but it was still impressive to see there.
I mean, just the foot control, the ball control there, as the players are going for it. Fowler kicks that over. There's the head.
And that's the goal for the 9.
Number 9.
Looked like Randy Gallegos off the assist from Tristan Fowler.
Fowler with a kick right to Gallegos' head, and Gallegos heads it in.
That's using your head.
I mean, how many puns can we use on that one? I mean, absolutely loving it.
That's a way to get ahead in life.
Exactly.
Maybe he'll become the head of a major corporation.
Well, right now he's head of the class, so. Lonnie cheering, go Knights. Wow. No,
He's a head above the rest.
definitely. But a huge shout out to Fowler on the accuracy of that kick to put it right where he needed to do that. We were teasing about Fowler being able to bounce it off the pole, but technically he bounced it off his own player's head there.
Once again, showing off his accuracy.
Lonnie's chanting in the chat saying goal. Actually, truthfully, Lonnie said go, then go Knights, then goal.
It's a cheer.
It is a cheer. Lonnie Stevenson, long-time supporter of Lake Havasu Athletics. So, Lonnie, open invite. Anytime you want to join us up in the booth, get over here. We'd love to have you here. Not a known fact very well, but when I thought that I originally was Havasu's first local podcast, Lonnie actually had one before me.
Ah,
So,
Lonnie is the pioneer.
Lonnie was the pioneer, so we'll have to have him come and join us one time on broadcast.
Lee Williams trying to respond back here to the Knights.
This is that back and forth action we're used to seeing between Lee Williams and Havasu until Havasu decides to zero in on that offense. Lonnie thinking it could be dangerous on headset. Nothing we haven't done before. Big kick by Lee Williams.
Nice defense there by the goalkeeper, timing his jump perfectly. Lee Williams though trying again to get that ball into that net.
And now Havasu taking control of it. Our camera having trouble keeping up with the speed of it as Havasu's getting ready to score.
Ball runs off the Volunteers. Going to be a throw-in for the Knights on the near center field. There's some additional substitutions going on.
Some subs coming in for the teams, getting those fresh legs in again.
Yeah, but that's the bad thing. These Havasu need the fresh legs right now, as the legs that have been out there working are doing outstanding.
Lee Williams able to clear that one out, coming down on the attack. Some 3-on-4 action going on.
Exchange going back and forth.
Knights able to steal that ball away.
Little collision there. That ball's going to go out. Yeah, no, Lonnie, you want to do anything with Havasu Online TV, let us know. We're going to make it happen. Just had a little talk with production over there, and, you know, you want to get back on the mic, get in front of the camera. Let's make that happen. Now, the question is, number 17 has been to the left each time, trying to make that goal. I think we need to get the ball to him one more time. Third time being the charm.
Or 3 times and you're out.
That could be too. And Lee Williams going to clear that one out.
Lee Williams is going to be a Havasu throw deep in volunteer territory.
Now, with as accurate as Havasu's been on this end with the goal, having it thrown in here is not really favorable for Lee Williams.
No. It's a short little throw in there, though, and Havasu able to keep it in bounds.
I don't know what song the band's playing except that we're going to beat the drums as fast as we can.
Oh, it's just the drum line.
Stops that one with head.
Nice stop there by the goalkeeper.
But right now, number 17 coming back, trying to shoot it in. There's another head. Oh, off the top of the pole.
Scott Sterling!
Like we told you folks, after this game, I just got told by production I'm not allowed to promote that video about Scott Sterling and playing soccer anymore.
So whatever you do, don't look it up.
Yeah.
Scott Sterling playing soccer.
Yes, we have been told we are not allowed to promote that anymore. So we won't mention that he did volleyball also.
That's true.
I'm going to get hit. Please send help.
She muted you.
I just got muted on my mics.
Wow. The power.
Ooh.
Lee Williams throwing it in.
Near side of the field, it's a throw in for the Volunteers, and it's going to be another volunteer throw in.
Barbara chimes in. Barbara Stevenson chimes in. Go band. So the band has fans right now.
Hey. We should do a poll. How many fans are watching for the Volunteers? How many watching for the Knights? And how many watching for the band?
Well, here's the thing. If you're watching for the band right now, and some of you are, pound that like button because our little Knight comes up and jams with his guitar, and I know our band members especially like that little Knight with the guitar. Of course, this is Coach Thompson. So if you're watching this right now, smash that like button, make that Knight appear. Hopefully we got that fixed for production.
Lee Williams trying to bring that ball over to the Knights' territory.
Number 2, one man to beat. And Lee Williams is going to keep their back between the player and the ball and make sure he does not get a hold of it.
Knights get back over into Lee Williams' territory there.
Keeper gets it. Huge kick to the center of the field. That's going to go into.
Barbara letting us know that she was in the band in the 80s with Mr. H.
Mr. Humphrey. One of, if not the best band conductor that Havasu High School has ever had, and yes, I will say that very biasly, as I had the honor of also knowing the gentleman. But the band is now in great hands with Miss Schreiber, who would be doing him very proud.
Ball will bounce off Lee Williams on the far side of the field. Going to be a throw in for the Knights.
Listening to the room next door, it sounds like they're watching that video that we are no longer allowed to talk about.
The video that shall not be named.
Yes.
And production just shot me the look again. I didn't say the words.
Didn't.
And I didn't type it in chat yet. Oh.
We need to get a camera down there to show the band of Knights.
Yes, we do. Aha! Class of 85. Well, if the band wasn't tucked so far in the corner, I actually could get a shot of them. So next time they play, after we make our next score, we'll definitely try to get that shot.
Volunteers bringing the ball back in. Knights defense able to stop them though. Lee Williams on the attack.
Takes a shot. Keeper picks it up and then pulls it back
Lee
in.
Williams shot stopped by the Havasu keeper.
And that one's going down now. Number 10 takes the shot. Almost picked out, just tripped up his own feet.
Havasu shot stopped by the Lee Williams.
Nice defense there by Lee Williams.
Great defense there. That everyone was thinking that one was going away again.
Lee Williams coming on the attack now. Ball across midfield, though the Knights were there to respond back.
Yeah, looking at some of the numbers of the Knights, it looks like we have the younger group out there. Our younger varsity players.
Well, the 7-0 lead. It's about that time that you can bring in those players and give them some experience.
Offsides on the Knights, and that I think is chalked up to that young experience we were just talking about. As this is the great time, like you said, to bring out that young varsity squad to get them used to it. Off the side of the head of number 17. I don't think he was quite expecting that one. But as we're lining that back up, huge shout out to our sponsors again: Mercury Air Conditioning and Heating, Anderson Auto Group, Mills Brothers Furniture and Sleep Center, Papa John's Pizza, Mojave Community College, Mojave Center for Dermatology Plastic Surgery. Huge shout out to them that have helped us not only save that one again.
Wow, nice defense by that goalkeeper.
Havasu shot is stopped by the Lee Williams goalkeeper.
Lee Williams goalkeeper is getting his workout today. But as we were saying, thank you to our sponsors for helping us get into high definition, as well as our new animations. And also the Havasu Athletics. And then Lee Williams gets the goal.
Nice goal there by Lee Williams. Nice moves. I mean, that player was surrounded by Knights.
Yes, he was, and just found the corner right there. So Lee Williams showing that even with 6:37 to go, they're not done yet, as we've now moved 7-1, and they've stopped the shutout.
Hey, 1 goal out of the way. Well, I guess that's 2 goals because you stopped the shutout by scoring a goal.
Exactly. And we know with high school sports, as much as we've watched it, it's not unreasonable to think 6 points could show up in the next 16 minutes.
Definitely.
And there's the young soccer players going for the ball.
Knights on the attack here.
Put it down for number 2, scooped right up by the goalkeeper. Havasu right there to put it right back down their throat.
Knights passing to the goalkeeper.
Okay.
Is that a drummer playing Mary Had a Little Lamb?
Hmm?
Are they playing Mary Had a Little Lamb?
Yes, they are.
All right. Going back to the classics.
Now the rock version of Mary Had a Little Lamb. And there's the shot on goal, and he kicks that out. He clears it.
That's one way to stop the goal.
And as aggressive as Havasu is on the offense, that is the best way to do it. But it's going to be a corner kick now for Havasu. One of the more dangerous areas. There's the kick. And Lee Williams heads it right out of there. 15 yards down the field. And Havasu takes a shot again.
Goalkeeper right there to stop it, though.
But like we said in last night's game too, that when you take those attempts on the goals, you take the shots, you're going to make more than if you just keep trying to set it up.
You have a better chance of scoring a goal if you shoot the ball than if you don't.
Exactly.
I should work for ESPN. I'm so good at pointing out the obvious stuff like that.
Well, if you're working for ESPN, you'd be telling us that we are playing soccer right now.
That's true. Knight's able to get the ball away from the Lee Williams, though. Lee Williams is still right there.
Lee Williams now showing the aggression, but as we talked about earlier, the fact that possible age difference, if you look at the size difference of the players now.
Yeah. Keeper was able to stop that ball from going in. What they need to do is clear everybody else off the field and just keep the keepers on there and see who can score a goal from the other goal.
That would be fun. Right there you see Lee Williams again, just the shot on goal just cleared out once more. Going to result in another corner kick.
Ball out of bounds off. Lee Williams is going to result in a corner kick for the Knights.
No,
There's the kick, getting it in.
Lee Williams able to stop that attempt there.
There's the shot, just on the fingertips. Stops that shot.
Nice stop there by the goalkeeper for Lee Williams.
Lee Williams, goalkeeper, will be sitting there and taking an audition for Spider-Man next week with the grabs like that.
Nice. There goes Knights on the attack.
But there's the shot by number 7.
Tristan Fowler. Been a really good game for Tristan tonight. 3 goals, at least 1 assist.
As we said, we're going to try to find the band just on the very corner of our camera.
Try like a capital G and a capital K. I can't pull it up in my email.
Lee Williams looking to answer back, though the Knights did get the ball back. Going on the attack again.
Shot on goal again, but stopped by the defenders.
You know, this game is kind of unfair because volunteers, they're there to help. The Knights are there to attack.
Again, pointing out the difference in the mascots, as you always do, to make sure that we understand why it is one-sided.
I mean, the best thing for Lee Williams, I mean, their goalkeeper had some helping hands there.
Almost on that one again, cleared it out though. Great play by the defender. And like we said, literally in the past minute and a half, 3 shots on goal. Well, the Knights, if they get it to the 10, are going to rifle that ball right at the goalie. And you're going to see more start to sink in.
But I mean, the goalkeeper has had some great stops for Lee Williams tonight so far. So even if they do kick it off, or kick it up from the 10, you know, trying to just line drive it in there.
A little bit of a mix-up there as number 15 was almost on. Number 5, yellow card for that. Yellow card on Lee Williams, I guess, for the actions after that exchange.
Trying to attack again on that Lee Williams defense.
Out it goes. .734 left. We want to thank all of you for joining us. Seeing our numbers for the soccer game makes us very proud, as we appreciate you all being here for Lee Williams versus Lake Havasu Knights, as it is 8-1 versus the Knights.
Again for coming out tonight. Thank you to the Lake Havasu Band of Knights and the director of Kim Schreiber, assisted by Kurt Schreiber.
Wow, the band just got vicious there.
I know. Well, like, he said the director. What's a director?
It's under the direction and under the overture.
Okay.
As I'm sure we're going to hear Barbara now yell at us that that wasn't part of it either.
Knights again on the attack.
Right there. And it's good for 3.
And we got offsides on the Knights.
Offside on the Knights, but huge shout out to number 6 there. As in football, that'd be good.
I know.
It would be 11-1 now.
It was a good field goal.
He doesn't look like he's happy with us thinking it was a good field goal.
No.
But it was on the run. I was impressed with that.
Yeah. Lee Williams now going on the attack.
Still in bit.
Knights kicking it back onto the field here.
Let's try to get a shot there again of our great band. We have a player down on the 50. And it's going to turn into a free kick for Lee Williams.
Ball goes out of bounds. Lee Williams with going to be able to throw it in. They need to throw in like brick in the wall.
We will put that on Mrs. Schreiber's suggestion list.
I mean, that's just a great song.
Now just under 5 minutes, 8-1. As the Knights are looking to just use ball control and ride this one the rest of the way out. As I say, ball control. The Knights come all the way down. Lee Williams looks like they're going to clear that one out again.
Ball is cleared out of bounds beyond the goal line. Back of Lee Williams. This is going to result in a corner kick for the Knights.
Corner kick for the Knights. Knights kicking from the corner.
That always surprises me because the Knights are so vicious from the corner. They've already nailed 2 of their goals from the corner kicks.
This time it looked like they just kind of passed it in instead of kicking it. Just like, here you go. Lee Williams on the attack. Nice defense there by the Knights.
Letting the ball come down, but once they hit that 10-foot box, they put it out from there. So last 3 minutes to go. Our last shout out to our sponsors: Anderson Auto Group, Mills Brothers Furniture and Sleep Center, Papa John's Pizza, Mojave Community College, Mojave Center for Dermatology and Plastic Surgery, Mercury Air Conditioning Heating.
That field goal was done by the head.
That was a head goal?
It was a head goal.
6 points for the head goal?
That should be. I mean, like, that's impressive.
Yeah. If I tried to head the ball above the goalpost, I'd just yell "ow." Production, of course, adds their support going, yes, you would. But at least the production is talking to me now that I haven't mentioned anything about a certain video, which I got. Ouch!
And we got offsides on the Knights.
Knights once again just getting too excited to go back down there and score another goal.
Sounds like the band's going to play us out the rest of the night, as we appreciate the band. That one just goes just wide.
Shot just goes wide of the net.
Wide right there.
Goal kick for the Knights.
Maybe the band should add some, like, "We Will Rock You." That'd be a good one. They
I
can,
think they should do scales.
that too. Show them how really good they are. Like, who goes to a sporting event and plays scales? Like, that's just intimidating. Knights attacking again against this Lee Williams defense.
But don't go for the aggressive shot there. Pulled back a little bit. Lee Williams clears it out to their player at the 30. I think with this under a minute to go, might be looking at the Knights just looking to control the ball. Oh, 2.5 minutes on the official game clock. From when it
First
got
production
stuck.
didn't want the game to end. Now they're just trying to get to end earlier. I'm confused.
Well, the gamekeeper did stop it for those couple penalties, which production didn't because production was busy watching a certain video. Ow!
Nice stop there by the goalkeeper. Again for Lee Williams.
After 2 shots, scooped up by the Lee Williams goalkeeper.
Band should throw in some Flight of the Bumblebee. That'd be awesome. Wow.
What about Bohemian Rhapsody?
That'd be awesome. Can we suggest that one too?
We can put a suggestion box out.
We should. That is the greatest karaoke song ever. If you're going to do karaoke, you have to do tequila. Not drink it, but sing it. That's two, but I mean.
And going for another shot, scooped up by the keeper though.
Looks like
Just sends it out as well.
One more thank you and a round of applause, please, for our ball boys tonight, the Lake Havasu Lions Soccer Club.
Nice timing there.
He will be a star on Havasu Online TV in a few years. I can definitely tell you that.
Yes.
And one more thank you, or one last thank you to the Lake Havasu Band of Knights for coming out tonight and playing for tonight's soccer game. And big thanks to their directors, Jim Schreiber and Greg.
So as the time on our clock has expired, and there's the official.
Your Lake Havasu Knights 8, Lee Williams 1. Ladies and gentlemen, as you leave, leave our stadium tonight. Please take a look around you and please clean up your area. Any trash, please.
You look at that final score and you think, wow, it was not that big of a defensive battle. But you watch the game and the defenses were excellent. Knights were just able to squeak the ball in those 8 times.
Yeah, both teams showed great defense, great depth in the Knights bench from the Knights bench as well. So your last thoughts on this game?
That was a great game played by both teams. Great effort. The defenses were there. Knights were just able to come out victorious on this one.
Exactly. What a night to have the band out here playing. Have a nice packed house full audience. So we appreciate you being with us. So we're going to wrap it up here. Lots of hearts and things going on. Congrats to the Knights coming from Lions Stevens. Yes, great job by them. So as we're going to wrap it up, we appreciate you being here. You can join us Friday night as we're going to be handling up for basketball one more time. So on behalf of Brian, Julia, all of production, this is Drake from Havasu Online TV saying good night and be safe.